Hey everyone, today we're reacting to MoreParz with this crazy Australian animal stuff and other animals too, which usually is pretty shocking, but also hilarious. Let's get into it, shall we?
Is one of the oldest creatures on the planet.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's me. It's what I feel like sometimes.
We got a boomer!
Introducing the horseshoe crab, found under the sea in the
Is it sad that I only know this for the Pokemon?
Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans, and when I said old, I didn't mean individually. These little guys disconnect from the server at around age 40.
Oh.
And as far as their actual
that's still pretty
lives
old.
go, they're kind of boring. They're bottom feeders with zero offensive capability, and the only reason they have a tail is that without it, they would die if you flipped them onto their backs.
Same, honestly.
No, when I say old, I mean as a species. Because these things are walking fossils that have been running the exact same basic-ass build, completely unchanged, for millions of years.
That's crazy.
How many millions? Well, here is a list of events that this little guy's family tree
Oh boy,
has
I'm
lived
ready.
through. The fall of Rome. The evolution of humankind.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
The
I mean, I do want to be monkey though.
Ice Age. God tossing a rock at the big-ass lizard.
Lizard.
Hell, this little fucker watched the first fish crawl onto land and was underwater when the first tree spawned. But I think
What?
the best way I can put this into
That
perspective
is actually insane. That's a hard one to process. Figure that creature's capabilities are more evolved than what a tree would be, right? Although maybe plants are more complex than you think. I don't know. I don't know enough science. Somebody chime in. Somebody save us in the comments.
is that not unlike the way the Earth orbits the Sun orbits the Milky Way. Now, this process takes around 225 million years to complete.
Oh,
The horseshoe crab has done it twice!
They've seen the entire Milky
Way.
Way.
Creatures on the planet.
That's actually insane. When you put it in that kind of context, that is unbelievably crazy.
This plant explodes. But why? Well, you see, this is a squirting cucumber. Stop giggling. I see you laughing. Stop it.
No, you don't. I'm very serious right now. I'm very serious.
This is serious. These things are found.
God damn, why do you gotta do me like
and
that?
to understand where this thing got its name, you need to understand how most plants spread their seeds. You see, most of the time, plants store their seeds in their fruit. Birds then swoop down, grab their food at the drive-thru, eat it, and fuck off.
Okay, that makes sense.
They then digest the flesh of the fruit, but shit out the seeds. Seeds hit the ground.
Fruits, I'm not sure if they need to be pollinized or not. I do not feel bad when I eat an apple. This is going to be crazy, but sometimes I feel like I'm like stealing from the plant. But apparently that's the point. Which, how did it figure that out? I don't know. The pathways of evolution are absolutely insane and endlessly fascinating. That being said, let's laugh at the busting plant.
Get fertilized, and the cycle begins anew. But the squirter is poisonous.
I should call her.
Every single part of the plant is toxic, so if Tweety here eats it, he's gonna become a KFC family bucket.
Oh, so they bust.
So if that's the case,
overcompensate.
how does it spread its seed? Well,
that's tough, buddy.
same way you do. You see, the cuke stores its seeds in the fruits as well.
My.
But the fruits are made up of very soft cells. And as they grow, they slowly fill with moisture. This moisture causes them to swell and inflate, increasing pressure on the inside of the fruit.
Oh my
That
God.
pressure builds. The fruit stretches until finally all that pressure is too much for the stem to bear, and it pops out like the pin in a grenade. With that opening, all those seeds and all that pressure finally has somewhere to go. So, in order to spread its seed far and wide, it busts.
Oh my God. Why did I make the noise? I shouldn't have made the noise.
This spiders are scary. But hey, at least they can't get you in the water, right? Yeah, that
Oh.
nightmare is
Uh-oh.
a fishing spider, native to the land down under.
Whoa. That is one big boy.
Because of course it fucking is. And you may be
Yeah, of course it is.
wondering why the fuck this thing is pulling a Jesus. Well, you see, fishing spiders have no webs,
Oh, hell no.
which means they can't just wait for a fly to clothesline itself when they're hungry. No, when they want to feed, they gotta hop in the ute, drive down to the waterfront, and get ready to do some serious fishing. Now,
What if they use their web as like a fishing line?
last I checked, spiders can't just go down to BCF and buy a fishing rod. No, these little guys need to get hands-on. Or, should I say feet? Because they start their hunt by resting their forelegs on the water's surface. These legs are covered in incredibly sensitive hairs, which detect tiny little ripples and vibrations from the water, basically
Damn.
giving them their prey's fucking IP address. Not only finding their location, but also doxing what fucking species it is.
Whoa, really? Dude, that just makes me think, like, can you imagine if, like, people had some of these abilities? Like, it reminds me of sharks that can detect people in water from, like, a bajillion kilometers away or miles away or whatever.
Uncooked fish finger located. All that's left to do is, go out and grab him. But, how? Well, no, he's not wearing 4 pairs of Frostwalker boots. Those long legs are also coated in hydrophobic hair. This allows them to put their weight on the water
that's so
without
creepy.
breaking the surface tension. This means
But also
that when they
seriously
see their prey,
cool.
they can simply Jesus towards it at Mach 5 and fucking grab it. Biting it with venomous fangs
It's like a crane machine.
that inject, you guessed it,
Of course. It's freaking neurotoxin, isn't it?
neurotoxin.
Hey.
And once it's paralyzed, they drag it back to the shore and have a feed.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
This one's too small, we gotta throw him back.
Be free!
That video always gets me, by the way. But damn, what a cool spider, but also terrifying. It makes me wonder, are they more effective than normal spiders?
This is the world's deadliest tree. Introducing the manchineel tree, found in the United States of America and the Caribbean.
Oh, I was expecting Australia.
And you may be wondering, what makes it so deadly? And the answer is that when growing this thing, God used the same design philosophy that Miyazaki uses when he puts a swamp in a FromSoft game.
Okay, that's not good.
Because even thinking
I'm familiar with that
about
one.
the fucking thing will poison you.
Leave me alone!
The entire tree
What
from
does
root
that
to
mean?
stem contains more toxicity than a league lobby, and that
Damn.
starts with the sap. This
I know
thick,
America had trees like that.
sticky, white substance is not
Was that an
not
anime
only
mode?
found inside the tree, but thinly coats the entire thing, not unlike the sock under your bed.
Oh
This is a
no,
problem
bro.
because it
No.
contains 3 separate toxins that will seep into your system
Oh.
if you so much as fucking brush the thing, causing
no.
severe itching, swelling, and chemical burns.
I think it's just because of allergies.
Getting toxic shock
Yeah.
from just touching the thing isn't enough for you? Well, you'll be happy to know that eating the fruit on it can just kill you.
Oh.
Yeah, what the sap does to your skin, the fruit essentially does to your throat and internal organs. So just a few bites of Satan's apple here will cause you to start choking before you experience the worst stomach pain of your entire life, collapse to the ground, puke your guts up, and then start shitting them out.
Now until Taco Bell, they might use it as a new ingredient.
But the fucked up part is even if you don't eat the fruit or
I wonder if it tastes good, though. If it tastes good enough, it might be worth.
touch the tree, it can still poison you.
Oh
How?
no.
Well, let's say you're walking outside and suddenly it starts pissing down with rain. Thinking quickly, you run for cover under the branches of a tree. A manchineel tree. The rain hits the leaves and the branches of the tree, mixes with the toxic sap, and then falls directly onto your fucking head.
No. How bad?
This is the world's
Oh,
deadliest
man.
tree. Introducing
American, do you guys? I've never heard of this. Do you guys, Americans, chime in? What is this thing? Have you guys seen anything like this?
this
That sounds absolutely brutal.
tree grows grenades.
Oh
You
god,
see,
not another
this
one.
is a sandbox tree, native to South America, and before we even address the frag grenades growing in the branches,
Yeah.
we are
No,
going to
it
start
seems kind of
at the
important.
bottom of the tree, because I feel it's important that you understand that this tree was designed from the roots up by God himself to f***ing hurt you.
Am I a psycho that I kind of want to like have an orchard of like the world's most deadliest trees? Just like the most brutal orchard known to man.
Growing up to a staggering 60 meters in height. The first phase of the
Damn.
fucking boss fight that is this tree is the giant, inch-long, rock-solid bark combat knives
Same.
covering the thing from top to bottom. Now,
I feel like I've seen something prickly like that before.
The average British resident was not enough to stop you from getting too close. Touching the tree will
Can
immediately
you imagine snowboarding and like you run? That's the tree you slam into.
make you realize it is not ribbed for your pleasure. It's for your fucking poison.
Oh
Yep, as if
boy.
the spikes weren't enough,
Of
the
course.
sap of the sandbox tree is very fucking toxic,
Oh, anime mode this time? Disappointing.
causing severe itching and rashes on contact, and if you some fucking how get it into your eye, it will temporarily blind you.
You blind forever.
That all pales in comparison to what you came here for. The reason, the other name for this thing, is the fucking dynamite tree. The fruit. You see, these fruits aren't meant to be eaten. In fact, they're poisonous. Put it in your
Of
mouth,
course.
you'll cramp up, vomit, and shit yourself. No, they are made to spread the seeds of the sandbox
I feel so bad for whoever figured that out.
tree in the most American way humanly possible.
Done?
Explosions.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
fruits are basically seed-filled time bombs. As once mature, they begin to dry out. As they dry,
Okay.
they shrink, and they slowly begin bending against their stems.
Uh-oh.
The tension gets too high, snaps the fibers, holding it against the stem, and the whole thing explodes like a frag grenade, sending seeds flying up to 240 kilometers
Oh
an
my
hour.
god. Holy shit.
This tree
How-
grows.
How far should those go? Does it also poison you? Dude, I have so many questions. How much damage would that do to a person if you're just like,
This
the trees are fighting back? The environment is fighting back, guys.
turtle breathes through its butt. No, this is not a joke. This is a Fitzroy River turtle.
Dude's got a neck.
Native to the land down under, and as with most of the shit found in God's drafts folder, its existence begs a single question. Fucking why? Well, these little guys
Yeah,
are
that sounds like Australia.
freshwater bottom feeders of aquatic insects and munching down on the occasional ribbonweed salad. And as with most river turtle species, this requires them to spend most of their time in the water. Now, rather than
Okay.
doing what most turtles do and developing an insane lung capacity, the Fitzroy decided to evolve a set of gills alongside their lungs to allow
Okay.
them to stay underwater for 3 weeks at
Whoa.
a time.
Hello, how are you?
3 weeks later.
I am under the water.
However, when
I
placing
love
the
that.
gills, God was absolutely fucking plastered. And instead of placing them on the neck
Oh,
like
boy.
a normal animal, he
Uh-huh.
slipped on a beer can and not only placed them on its ass, but inside of it.
No,
You know
no,
what
no,
makes
no, no. What kind of torture is this? Are you serious?
Even worse, turtles do not have a single-purpose hole like
Where?
you or me. They have a cloaca,
Oh,
which is
no.
the fucking Swiss Army knife of holes. This
that's what they call me on the streets. The Swiss Army knife of buttholes.
means that Fitzroy
Oh
River
my God.
turtles shit, piss, breathe, and fucking mate out of the same hole.
Dude, it's like the 3-in-1 shampoo of buttholes. That's insane. But yet oddly efficient. I don't know, guys. Do you guys wish you had an all-purpose butthole?
This turtle, Australia has dancing spiders. Allow me to introduce you to the land down under's most fabulous arachnid, the peacock spider. Now, this
I love it already.
8-legged pride flag is not remotely dangerous to humans.
World's most progressive spider. Let's go.
It's got full venom, tiny fangs, and as far as size goes, they're the spider equivalent
I love
of
the
a
moves.
gnome. What makes these little
Wow,
guys
that is
interesting
tiny.
is their love lives. You see, not unlike normal
Hello.
peacocks, it's only the males of the species that are running the RGB gamer lights. But why are they built like a Razer laptop? Well, because spiders can't just post up with a dead fly on Tinder and start swiping. No, the boys here have to attract the lady the old-fashioned way. Shake an ass.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. A tale as old as time.
See, in order to find the mate, peacock spiders head out to the club
That's
and
how I
find
do
a
it.
lady across the dance floor. They then lock eyes with her, and as the song changes, they raise that coloured dump truck to the sky, start playing Dance Dance F***ing Revolution, but
Yo, they're stealing my moves. That's exactly what I do. If you've ever seen, like, the Jacko pose online, you know what I'm saying? Now we need that fan art stat.
now as he dances, the female
Hell yeah,
spider
brother.
watches very closely. Not only paying attention to the movements of the dance, but also the fucking vibrations.
Damn.
And if our protagonist here can nail Osu Valentine's Edition
Hell yeah, brother.
just right, the female spider will slowly approach, lean in for a kiss, and... But
This makes me wonder, like, do the females each have their own personal standard for what makes a good dance? Or is there, like, a universal one and they're ranked on their ability to conform to it? You know what I mean? Like,
here's the thing. If he fucks up the dance, he fails the charisma check.
I like his little hands.
And if he fucks the charisma check, he's no longer boyfriend material. He's a fucking Happy Meal.
What? What? Oh no.
Australia...
Oh no. Dude, it's literally Drag Race. Dance for your life. That is the most messed up mating process. Although I'm sure chat could name more, and by all means.
Australia just found a new insect.
Who's that Pokemon?
That's incredible.
And in
I
a
love that spider.
certified Australia moment, it is
Uh-oh.
unironically called the fucking Lucifer bee. Of course we have the Satan
Yeah.
bee.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. All right, where's the neurotoxin?
Snakes and the spiders and the fucking dinosaurs weren't enough. No. Now I gotta dodge a rejected doom enemy on my walk to work. Discovered in the closest climate to hell on Earth, Western Australia, these bad boys were named after the Lord of Hell
Yeah, that
for
tracks.
2 reasons. The first of which being the giant fucking demon horns bolted to their heads.
Hey,
Now, those
he's
horns
just like
aren't
me.
just there to look scary. They're actually a defensive mechanism to protect the demon bees from bigger predators. However,
Really? That
only the
works?
ladies of the species stay strapped, as the horns are only found on females. Meaning a more accurate name for these absolute girl bosses is the Karlak bee. But
We
a
love
pair
me.
of
We love us some demon girls, chat.
spirit Halloween horns can't be the only reason
That'd be a cool VTuber idea, actually. Demon bee?
they're named after the devil, right? I mean, there's gotta be f***ing something else. Like, do they spit fire?
Can you imagine
Maybe they've
bees
got a
that spit
pitchfork
fire?
for a stinger that injects you with f***ing acid venom? The answer to that is, no. It's a normal f***ing honeybee. The
Oh.
actual reason is that lead researcher,
No
Dr.
way.
Kit Prendergast, was watching the f***ing Netflix show.
Biggest cock I've ever seen.
And this isn't even the first time
I love that
she's
for
done
her.
something like this. She named another species after her pet dog. Fucking based.
Also, kind of a baddie. Low-key, high-key, low-key, high-key.
That isn't a tree.
That's incredible, though. I love that.
It's a fucking bird.
I'd probably do the same thing.
Introducing the tawny
Wait, what?
frogmouth, a species of bird found
Oh
in
my
the land
God.
down under. And
Look at that
Australia's
face. Okay, this is an insanely deep cut, but I think this...
very own avian.
It reminds me of, like, this one episode of The Muppets where, like, Miss Piggy gets turned into, like, an ugly bird. You guys know what I'm talking about? I think it was the Halloween episode or something of The Muppet Show.
Equivalent of a maxed out Skyrim stealth build.
Why did my brain still have that
Now
memory?
you may be thinking to yourself, well, it can't be that stealthy. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can see that one. Did you see the one right fucking next to it?
Oh.
Now, the important
Yeah, no, that's
question
pretty good.
is,
That's pretty good.
why the fuck do these things have predator camo? Well, there's two
I mean,
reasons.
it's Australia, bro. Do you need to?
First of all, being it's fucking Australia. You see, these
Okay,
bad
yeah,
boys are
yeah.
primarily nocturnal, staying on the move during the night and dive bombing unaware insects to meet their bulking goals. However,
to
that
learn
means
today.
that during the day, they sleep. And in a country where at any point you can be bitten, mauled, stung,
Yeah.
or fucking
Yeah,
drop
that'll do it,
kicked to death,
I'm starting to think that people should just wear camo full time.
laying down in the wrong spot can turn a short nap into the forever sleep. So, in order to prevent themselves from becoming an item on a snake's KFC order, these tactical chickens evolved a ghillie suit to basically allow them to fucking disappear. Being practically invisible allows them to unlock their second passive,
Oh.
DoorDash. You see, these
Interesting.
guys are so fucking good at cosplaying a stick that not only do predators mistake
Oh my
them for
God.
Groot,
Dude, every time he shows this guy, it always gets me, man. It always gets me. And I respect it, too.
but so does their prey. And so, whenever they take a nap, they just leave their mouths open a
Oh
little
my
bit.
God, look at the mouth, too.
And
Ah.
whenever some poor ant just tries to walk his way to work, he instead DoorDashes himself directly into its fucking mouth.
Dude, this is why I feel like animals got it figured out, okay? We either need to be doing this, like we're going to work 9 to 5, you know what I mean? We're busting our asses. For what? We should just be sitting somewhere and opening our mouths and just letting the food come to us. Or perhaps we should just be like cows. I think we should bioengineer ourselves to eat grass. I feel like that would solve all of our problems. Just saying.
That, I want you to imagine
But food's so good, though.
you're cave diving. You turn a corner and see a spider web the size of the fucking wall. I regret
What?
to inform you that no, this is
Oh,
not
hell
fake.
no.
This is an actual
Hell-
photo
oh,
from the
hell
inside of
no.
a cave
Hell
on the
no,
Greek
Jack.
Albanian border, where scientists have discovered the world's largest spider web.
Yeah, that's a
Located in a
no.
portion of the cave crammed to the brim with sulfur that has quite literally never seen the light of God. This wall of white sticky stuff spans 1,100 square fucking feet.
Holy.
That is the size of a 2-bedroom fucking house. However, finding the average Australian home on the wall of a cave at Y11 brings
To be
up a
honest.
far scarier question. What the fuck built it?
Yeah.
Well,
Can
to
you
the
imagine if
religion-
it was just one giga spider?
Many. No, we did not discover a giant spider lair. Nor is this the result of a single
I'm not sure what would be worse.
spider with creative mode and world edit. No, it's far fucking worse. Because this web is the arachnid equivalent of getting the boys on for a 2-week Minecraft phase.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
Because this web is a collaborative effort. It was built by 111,000 fucking spiders.
Oh my god.
I want you to imagine.
Oh no, yeah. We're just walking through. You see that and just a freaking unending swarm of oh no. I feel so bad for any arachnophobes watching this. It's gotta be that's literal hell on earth, man.
This pond
Yikes.
is hiding something scary. No, not that. It's worse. You see, these are
Student
cranberries,
loans?
a small red fruit used in juice, sauces, and even alcohol. However, unlike many fruits which grow in luscious green fields, cranberries grow in a f***ing swamp.
Oh,
However,
really?
sharing a postcode with Shrek doesn't exempt cranberries from pest control
Kind of reminds me of like crawfish.
issues. But rather than dumping enough toxic chemicals on the cranberry bog to qualify it as a League of Legends lobby, cranberry farmers decided to use a more interesting form of pest control. Fucking
Really?
wolf spiders.
Whoa.
That's right, in order to prevent a horde of bugs
Whoa.
from devouring these innocent cranberries. Our brave hell spiders are deployed to the field to protect
Hell
against the
yeah,
horde,
brother.
which works great. Until they flood the fields to harvest the cranberries, at which point the highly venomous wolf spiders start to look for the closest high point. And if you're picking the berries, that's you.
What? Oh no.
This pond is
Oh, no.
hiding something.
It's game over, Chad. It's game over.
This
We
shrimp
should make that a game show.
has a gun. No, this isn't a Fortnite skin. This is a real f***ing animal, and it's called the pistol,
pistol
shrimp.
shrimp?
Now,
Let's
unsurprisingly,
go.
being named after a firearm, of course it's f***ing native to the United States of America. Where the f*** else do you think you were going to find it?
That
However,
tracks.
they can actually be found expressing their Second Amendment rights over the majority of the globe, too. Now, coming in at a huge 2 inches. It is not the size of his
Damn,
body
look
that
at that
makes him special,
cannon.
but the caliber of the big iron on his hip. Or should I say big claw? You see, that oversized right pincher isn't just because he forgot
Dude,
to
that's huge.
switch hands while doing homework. No, mate, that claw
Classic
is
Gunner
basically fucking Mega Man's arm cannon. But last I checked, they can't call in an ammo resupply under the sea.
Bro, these are just making me want to play Helldivers now.
So how does the claw become a gun? The answer is bubble. You see, these bad boys hunt smaller shrimp. And they start that hunt by jumping off the f***ing battle bus and looking for prey. Once they get within effective range, they will literally cock their claw like the hammer on a revolver. Weapon ready,
Really?
they line up the shot,
Wonder how it
take
works.
aim, and
Counter-terrorists win.
they
Damn.
snap their claws together so f***ing fast, it causes an underwater vacuum, creating
Whoa.
an explosive cavitation bubble hotter than the surface of the sun. This bubble is then launched at the enemy at over 100k an hour. The bubble
Oh
then
my
connects
God.
with the smaller shrimp
Literally
and
is Mega Man.
and flashbangs it. This
Does that, like,
either
cook it?
kills it outright or stuns it long enough to be consumed.
Guess I'd rather be
Poor
taken
little
out.
fucker got quick scoped by Faye Shrimp. This shrimp.
Damn, dude. I kind of want a handgun arm. That's wild. This, again, imagine if we had some of these abilities. What animal powers would you like to have, chat? If you could adapt any animal abilities. Or maybe I'm underestimating our own. Besides our Giga Brains, of course. If you enjoyed this, I've actually reacted to Parz several times. If you'd like to watch one of my previous videos, check it out over there, where we see more terrifying and amazing Australian and other animals, mostly murdering with lots of neurotoxin. So much neurotoxin.